SSPU. So basically, this MOU has its objective for the collaborations and participation of both the organizations to create education and skill building opportunities for the youth. For this reason, this MOU facilitates the establishment of channel of communication that will permit the creation and interchange of information. So basically, this MOU with Educaron will going to provide many benefits to SSPU, its student and its fraternity in relation with international research projects like India Europe Research Alliance, Indura, internships abroad. So students of SSPU will going to get internships in India, Europe, USA and other countries with the help of Educaron International. Volunteering in India. So we will get a chance to volunteer in India that in the field of education, skill development, language, etc. Study in India and abroad. So Education will provide an assistive platform to all the students to get higher education related things or support in India as well as in abroad, mainly in European countries. Also, Educaron will going to help SSPO student for summer school abroad. So short-term schooling can also be done in Europe and USA with the help of Educaron. Also, it will have worldwide youth exchange activities. Like recently after MOU, they had floated one opportunity to BBA student where 3 students will going to visit Greece with 80% of funding. So only 20% they will going to invest about 25 to 30,000 rupees, and they will going to get a chance to visit a week in Greece. Their stay as well as their ticketing arrangement will be done by Educaron. So this type of activities will be done. Worldwide faculty exchange, platform faculty exchange on funded as well as non-funded opportunities will be done. Fully funded fellowship for research. Again, this will be a good opportunity where 100% funding will be given by Educaron for various research opportunities to students as well as to faculties. Fully funded scholarships, again for higher education, fully funded scholarships will also be done if students will approach through Educaron. So this is the care taken by SSPU, connecting universities, industries, entrepreneurs worldwide, as well as participation in European Commission's Erasmus projects. So these are the different activities which we are planning to conduct through Educaron, and for that purpose, I am happy to say that SSPU has done MOU with Educaron International, which is having its headquarters in Aurangabad and had tied up with many universities in India. They had a very good linkages with many universities abroad for conducting such programs. So myself, Dr. S.S. Sonone, Director of School of Mechatronics Engineering, will be the coordinator for all these activities for all the schools across Symbiosis Skills and Professional University. So student can approach through me if they wish to go for any of these activities. Now I wish to welcome the head of Educaron International, Mr. Kerron Vaishnav. I wish to give some brief about Mr. Kerron Vaishnav. So Kerron Vaishnav is known as a global citizen and vivid personality among his friends, and he is the founder director of the Educaron International. See, the Educaron International is collaborating with nearly 160 countries, partnering in education, cultural, and youth projects. He is recipient of Youth Pass, which is a global recognition by European Commission's youth work under the Erasmus program for working in youth development projects to train the youth of India as well as across the globe. He is graduated from New Zealand in Hotel Management College and worked in New Zealand on different managerial positions for 5 years. During his 10 years in New Zealand, he got opportunity to work as an actor in Hollywood films, as extras, New Zealand and local TV commercials and TV shows also. He has received training from international trainers and also train people from all over the world like Italy, Latvia, South America, Croatia, Philippines, Sri Lanka, Greece, Tunisia, Nigeria, Benin, then Estonia, Poland, Czech Republic, Romania, etc. He is a professional yoga trainer also. He is a certified freelance skill development trainer and also has done diploma in professional development in training from American TESOL, that is Teacher English to Speaker or Other Languages Institute, Tampa, USA. He has successfully accomplished his English language proficiency from Australian and UK university affiliated in the institutes. He was the invitee from different educational institute and organization to chair, a judge in youth competitions, chief guest and speaker in international conferences. So many such achievements are there as far as Mr. Kerron is concerned. And apart from this, he is a very good friend of mine also. So as far as this collaboration is concerned. So I welcome Mr. Kerron. Please,
Thank you.
Sir Kerron, sir, you can deliver your speech or and I will appeal all the students to take maximum advantage of this particular tie-up with SSPU and also reach out to your friends, those who are unable to attend this program. So now I will welcome Mr. Kerron Vaishnav to start delivering his today's session. Welcome,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. And I will also go through all the information. I make sure that I will not make boring presentation here, so everybody will be taking interest and knowing. So before we start, as usually, I request to everyone to mute their mics. If you're using cell phone for this webinar, please download the app called Jamboard by Google. So there will be some question and answer sessions, not big ones, but short one, which will help us to understand, and cooperate all the time. So let me start with the introduction first with this MOU. Actually, SSPU and Educator International, what all things we are doing, though Dr. Sonone has informed you, I would like to share in a little detail what opportunities are there for the students internationally, globally, what we are doing. So you will be knowing what exactly internationally you can do in many ways. So Educator International, as rightly said, we are working with more than 160 countries. So we are not only partnering with universities, but also different organizations, NGOs, institutions, Chamber of Commerce, and different companies. Because of our, these core values, we succeeded in 5 years to connect 160 countries. And those are like initiative, professionalism, cooperation, critical thinking, and open-mindedness. Now, my friends, I tell you, even my business got successful. Why? Because I have had 5 years of experience working abroad. I have done my studies in New Zealand. So I will let you know like how it is important for one's growth in their his or her own career. So I will discuss more in details about this in upcoming slides. What we are doing, the services which are done by us in many universities, and we're still doing it. Also, especially for the SSPO students, we have a special mandate. We have started a Center for European Studies in the premises of SSPU, and under this, all the services we'll be delivering, I will tell you slide by slide, and you can find yourself comfortable, like where you can, relate to your studies or the services which we are providing. So you can have opportunity to contact Sonone sir and make good use of it. So we provide internship abroad, internship in different countries, especially in Europe, in different companies. So whichever faculty you are from, whichever subject you are doing, it could be engineering, it could be agriculture, it could be beauty, wellness, or you name it, we have it. So there is no question whether the internship is available for any particular faculty. So we have the internship abroad opportunities for all the faculties, so you don't have to worry. Summer schools abroad. So summer school abroad are the short courses in different universities. For example, if you're doing mechatronics, you're learning mechatronics at SSPU, but you also want to know the different knowledge from different countries. So we can also send students abroad in different universities for 2-3 weeks of course, which includes not only class-based activities, but also we have fab labs with these universities. They can work there under particular guidance of one of the guide who is specialized in particular subject. For example, mechatronics. We also during the summer school we also arrange their visits to different companies in those countries. We also arrange their intercultural activities like food, fun, or anything if it's happening around the city. So our partner organization from that particular university or organization take you around, and you will learn more. We also support universities, students, and faculty members for research and development funding opportunity. Um, so European Commission and different institutions and organizations, they have funding mechanism. So we also support universities, faculty members, students for getting the funding for their research and innovation in different areas. We're into formal and non-formal education development and networking, youth employability projects, international volunteering program. Even if you want to go for a volunteering in any particular organization, we can help you with this. Vocational educational training, work-based learning, project-based learning. Even you have projects during your tenure of studies, maybe first year or second year. So usually engineering students, for example, if they have given 2 months of time that okay, you do project on such topic. So what they can do, they can also do these projects abroad. If they want to go and learn these things, we will support them with this particular idea in robotics, mechatronics, AI technology, or agriculture, or space, whatever subject you have. We can tailor-made such projects, and they can work on it. Of course, the credit points will be there for your academics. So it is not only you are going and studying there, but the credits will also you will be receiving it for your project. If you think that okay, the project is too long, or maybe 2 months or more, even we can make it shorter for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So that is also not a problem. Same with the internship and summer school, we can do that. Of course, for the intercultural experiences and also increasing general awareness, if you want to go abroad, we can help with that apart from your technical, formal and non-formal studies. Um, about the internship, as I told you, we are dealing with many countries. I have named few countries here like Italy, Germany, Spain, Czech Republic, Portugal, USA, Ireland, Hungary. So we have successfully aligned with different organizations that student can go abroad and do their internship in the companies. Now here we can also help with the higher education. After finishing your SSPU, we can also help you with your masters or your further education abroad. You can also contact us for that. These are our first two students successfully placed in Italy. So this is a success story. When 4 years back, they got selected in one of the company who they were providing services to Lamborghini manless car, and these students from Nasik and Aurangabad, they got an opportunity to go to Italy and work with the company who they were working for, the Lamborghini manless car in embedded system they worked. A few students last year we sent. This is one of the students got selected for the mechatronics in Germany. As I said, summer school, we sent different students in different countries for the summer school program. So in 2019, we sent students abroad in Russia, in Germany, in many universities. So these are a few of the two collages I have that relates to the summer school in different universities. So you can see they are working in a fab lab. They are doing activities, different activities in the university. They have visited many different companies. So even Russia, Germany, or other countries, we send students in groups. So we sent 20 students to Germany, 10 students to Russia, and many others to different countries in 2019. Um, this is something interesting. European Commission co-funded projects. So not many students or youth groups they know about this, and we've been doing this since last 5 years. We have some funded projects. Let me underline this, and let me tell you, to get part into such projects, there are crucial, processes. So only the lucky ones get the selected who they have good knowledge, and they would like to share their voluntarily efforts to some of the projects. So projects, these European Commission's funded projects, for example, we fund them 80%, but not in groups. So there may be students, one or two students from university. So subject can be social entrepreneurship, gender equality, any social causes were happening. Maybe sometimes in engineering like IT or gamification, such topics are also there. So we have supported many students, so hundreds of students. We have funded 80% of their accommodation, food, air ticket, visa, the training courses for like 10 days or 15 days. So this is something different. Maybe few of you know, but we are doing successfully since last 5 years. So this is also going to be um, in the consideration of the SSPU's Center for European Studies. We're discussing about the research projects. So we also support universities, consult, and help them to network with the different universities and projects from the European Commission worldwide. It has a huge potential, mobilities, research programs, trainings, and these research programs last for 2 to 5 years. And we also support universities for such kind of funding mechanism, where students, faculty members both can take participation, and they do their research, and they will get the funding if the project is approved. As rightly said, volunteering in India, internship in India, and special projects we have. So not only students from India we send abroad, even we receive students from different countries to do internship in India, volunteering in India with our NGO, and a few special projects are there for the youth. We also implement in India for the foreign students and for also Indian students. So for the organizations, we always appeal to be our partner. We have a huge list of our partner organization, but I will scroll down fastly, not taking much of your time. You can see on your screen, we have done many projects, many student exchanges in big groups and small groups. So even from one students to 100 students, we have sent students abroad, received students in India, and done many projects in Denmark, Italy, Greece, Sri Lanka. So Europe, America, South America, New Zealand, Australia. You can see that on the screen. Many cultural programs, many visits to industries, yoga trainings, technical, non-technical projects and programs in India and abroad. There is a huge list in collage, but you can always visit our website on the screen, so you can check all the activities. Rather, I talked to you about this. Our office is based in Aurangabad, but we are also working in different countries in USA, New Zealand, Netherlands, in Russia. Recently in lockdown, I took the opportunity of this lockdown, and we have established our offices in also Africa, in Asia, and many European countries. So this was a little bit about the services what we are providing, and with the special MOU with the SSPU, such activities could be held. I appeal all of you to take part in it. Here my presentation hasn't finished yet, because I wanted to share something more. Um, I have shared a link in the chat box, right? Could you please open it and check if it's working? Everyone, please. Now, what I'm trying to do is, uh, I'm explaining you all about the services, about international opportunities, about many things. But if you could go to sticky note to your left on the screen and just create one. Okay. Now I have a question. Why do you think that going abroad is necessary? Why you want to go abroad, or you're attending this session? So I have this question to all of the students. Please open this Jamboard and write down your answers there rather than speaking over here. So we will be having a collective number of answers so everybody can see rather than I ask and you raise your hand or no. So in the sticky note you can do yes, one answer. Culture of them to understand the way of life. Yes. Can I have more, please? Please participate and okay, going abroad will fetch me with different knowledge and experience in working in different conditions. Yes, true. To have global experience, career opportunities, to gain new experience, to have global experience working and learning. Good. To learn new languages, culture, also new way of learning. Very good. Yes. Very good. You're participating. I'm happy. So many answers to enhance knowledge. Good. Correct. Implementing global techniques in India as well as to enter into different fields. Yes. Different automobile companies in Europe. Yes. Make you industry ready. Perfect. I mean, yes. We can now come back to the session. Sorry for that. Now, let me share something in what is, in our point of view, what exactly the international opportunities, uh, you know, will be there. So I have some benefits here that people, they barely think about this. While we were talking on this Jamboard, many of you rightly, wrote different things in your point of view. So let me tell you first thing, this is not something from books I'm taking where I read. This is my life experience, which I'm sharing with you. You have heard the experience, knowledge, the profile of our organization and myself. So far, if you see, um, I have traveled more than 60 countries. And this got possible because when I went abroad for the studies, few things I learned. And because of that, whatever we are doing, my organization and myself, this is the outcome of the knowledge what we gain. So first of all, cross-cultural skills and sensitivity. See, we learn many skills in our lives. We being Indians, we are having a very high impact of our culture. So even we carry that with along with us onto into our profession. But nowadays globalization is happening. Many companies are coming in India. Even if you're not working abroad, if you're working in India, you should also know the different cultures, because sometimes what happens is if you're not aware of different cultures, many clashes happens. So I also experienced such kind of things whenever I was studying in New Zealand. I was doing my studies, and I got cultural shock in many ways, for many things. So studying abroad or doing internship or going abroad for your education definitely brings you in, into the sensitivity of cross cultural skills. Second thing is escaping the Indian bubble. Why I'm saying escaping the Indian bubble, I told you, like, even now many students who they're attending this session, that we Indians or the students, we are pampered with our parental guidances for in everything, right from our childhood, from our education when we grew up, our marriages, and even after marriages, our culture has got a strong impact on that. And that is what that parents, they take the decision for their own kids, for all the way through their life. Now what happens is, in our educational system, when we have this cultural impact, so it is very much hard for us to come out of this bubble. When we finish our studies and go to the market, rather it is a job or businesses, um, because we got pampered with our Indian culture, parents and relatives, so we do not become independent. Now, here what happens is when you cross the borders, you will understand different cultures. When you start living on your own, you will understand like how life is different from this with our Indian culture. So it is very much important. And that is what happened also to me when I went to New Zealand for my studies. I came to know that there are many different things, challenges that we have to learn, and those challenges or day-to-day activities impact our career in the business or maybe in the job. So this is a good chance to learn this way. Of course, transferable skills for what we are doing our studies, for example in automobile or agriculture or space, uh, you know we learn different things when we go for education abroad, and we get the skills learned by them in those cultures. A lesson of independent, as I was talking to you, because not many Indian students, they see, even now if we are studying in SSP or any organization, if they are localite, or maybe few of the students, they come to study in Pune from different cities. At the beginning it is very hard for them, especially for the boys. Um, Mostly boys, they cannot cook, they don't know the washing, doing the dishes, but somehow these skills also impacts our career. Like, we could not manage the time and there are many hurdles. I mean, I can talk to you in more detail, but I think this is not the right time that I can explain you all this. Maybe one more session we will take on this, for the further developments, and knowing about the culture and the independence. And there are many things, if you see point by point in my bullet points, you will understand. So even becoming an independent is hard for Indian students. If even they have to move from one city to another city, they don't know a few things, their parent has to involve in that. But when you cross the border and uh, face the challenges, then you become independent. And in coming days, you will understand and you could be a good leader of your own life, career, and with personal skills. um, Networking is very much important. As you heard, we are working with 160 countries around the world, and it happened only in 5 years. Now such skills help us to develop our network, And why the networking is important? Because when you do job or when you do businesses, without networking, friendship, relations, you could not manage. So more the network you have, more the opportunities you will be bagging into your life, in your career. So networking, when you go abroad, do studies or do internship, you will meet different people, different cultures, and lion's share of our organization success is networking. So when you do network, even you have to grab the opportunity through networking. So these are also points we have to understand, that how important the networking is. Rather it is friendship or business relations, those things definitely works, and we are also working on such networking areas. uh, of course, gaining experience in your field. For the education, if you go for automobile or engineering, biotechnology, science, space, whatever, so you learn many things differently in those countries, right? And you will also have different people from different background and different cultures. So when you go along with them, you will get the experience in your own field, working with them. Gaining new skills, I have already spoken. Academic credits, of course, earning the academic credits, it is also important that even if you're studying in India and going for internship or summer school, you will definitely get the credits for your education. Increase language proficiency, that is also true nowadays. Globalization is happening. I have an example. One of my friend, she went to Holland. I made her successful visa, to stay there and uh, hunt for a job. She had a good academics, good experience, and everything. But in Holland, they were asking if you know their language, the Dutch language. So to understand, if you are really looking for opportunities abroad, you should also learn the languages. And when you go abroad in particular country, the language is important fact. Because even if you think, okay, I want to have a scholarship in Germany, I want to have a scholarship in France. But my friends, I tell you one thing, you start learning languages from now on, because many scholarship programs are in their own national languages. For example, if you go to Germany, uh, most of the scholarship programs are they teach in German language. But you don't have to worry. There are also opportunities in English, or half English, half German. There are many of them, but mostly um, in their own languages, national languages, like German, French, Italian. So you have more opportunities to get this scholarship available in these languages easily. And of course, standing out differently. Standing out means that all this skill set, if you have with your academics, then definitely you will be one of the different person. When you will send your CV to any company for a job, if you have such skill sets, then definitely HR will shortlist your CV first. Because as good as your academic marks are important, such skill sets are also important. Because I also work with some institutions who they provide HR services, and you friendly, sometimes we talk about like what is the criteria, what is happening in the market, how the students are performing, how you're working. I always get to know that apart from your academics, you should also have these skill sets into your CV. Whether you do business or a job, these skill sets are very much important to enhance or get the more opportunities into your career. And of course, if you perform well in those countries, there are also chances to get the job. So it has been research done by the university, one of the university in Europe, and there are opportunities of getting jobs in those countries where you go for either internship or summer school or your higher studies. So 40% are chances that you will get the job in those countries. Or maybe if you would like to do any business, now startup thing, startuppers are also coming up these new ideas, innovative ideas. Many countries they are supporting this. So studying there, living there, gaining experience there, maybe for a short while or for a long term, will definitely benefit your career. Now, with this skills, I believe that you understood well what I'm trying to say and what are the benefits of going abroad. Now, these are a few students. We have done visas for them. Uh, there is also this YouTube link. I will post it in the chat box, so you will go through the. mm, Anyways, I will post it in the chat box, so you will understand the feedback from the students. Few of the students who they're working and doing internship. Now you must be thinking what we all be doing, how these things will be working. I will tell you in short. So how we are going to support the students. So we have the solutions unlimited. Like what we will do for you, we will definitely search for your placement in the university, for the summer school, in the companies, for your internship, or any other short program you want to do. So we have a huge network and we will help you with this. Now, this is a very hard task. Even if students they want to go abroad for their studies or their short-term courses, it is important that you should have the invitation letter. If on individual level you approach any company or university, they will not entertain you because they don't know you. Why us? Because we are registered with them. They have validated our organization, and we are working with them since last 5 years. So for us, it is very easy because um, invitation letter is very much important for your visa process, and we will help you with that since we have a huge network there and know how to do that. We will also help you in your visa process during your visit to any of the country. So our experienced team will assist you time by time what documents you need, because even a single document missing, your visa will get rejected. And we have a record that until now, not even a single visa got rejected by any of the embassy where we have provided the services to the students. Uh, of course, when you think I'm going abroad, the first thing pops up in your mind where I will be living. So we have accommodation, team. We have our partners. They have many facilities available. So we will find home away home accommodation as per your requirement. It could be individual. It could be in a sharing basis. Whether you want it a studio house, you want a flat, you want a dormitory, whatever, as per your budget, we can support you with this. Finding out the good prices of the air tickets, since we have direct connections with the airlines and the agents, we will help you also to find out the at the best rate or the cheapest airfare. See, insurance is one of the major thing, because when you go abroad you should have a proper insurance taken, because many times uh, people they don't know what insurance you should buy, and if something happens, then many times what happens is that insurance companies they refuse. They will say, okay, this clause is not there and you're not entitled to have such kind of refund or reimbursement for any kind of injuries, accident or theft. So we know right insurance for your travel during your stay in these countries, and we will take the responsibility of this also. um, Financial aid advices, we also have some types with the bank for the higher education only. So we can also assist you with this, and we can also help you to guide you to get the financial aid from different organizations, from bank or private financial services. We also do pre-departure orientation, because few students they go for first time, they don't know what to do. So do's and don'ts. So before departure, we give them information, who to contact, where to contact. And then not only that, you will also get on-site support 24/7. So when students they go in particular country for in a groups or maybe single, so Our local partner organization, they appoint one person. They have the contact details with the students. We share with them once they land there, and at any emergency 24/7 they are available. If you have any problems, you can call them locally rather than contacting us here, and you will have this, best solution there then and there only. We also do airport pickup and drop. For example, if you land there at the airport in any country, so our partner organization, our delegates, they will come and they will pick you up from the airport. They will take you to the accommodation. They will take you around. They will do induction program 1 or 2 days. They will take you locally, and so like all these small things but important things we take care of. So the best part of our MOU with this SSPU, that ample of opportunities and also supplying all the supporting services to the students. So single window services, I would rather say, that you don't have to go anywhere. We are there to support you, to guide you, to make your dream come true, for going abroad for your education, short courses, or the summer school. So if you see such kind of accommodations we have visited many companies, universities. In the corner you see I'm cooking there in Italy. One of the apartments are there. So who can go abroad for the internship or summer school or study abroad or any project? Anyone can. So space sciences, travel and tourism, pharmacy, engineering, hotel management, supply chain management, agriculture, interior design, fashion design, any faculties, students can go abroad for these opportunities. If you have any questions, you can ask. Probably if Sonone sir, if you allow us, you have my contact details. But I would advise students, rather than contacting us directly, if you have some questions, you can talk to us now. Even if you contact us directly, we will definitely redirect you through the Dr. Santosh Sonavane sir, because he is the single contact point at the SSPU for all the faculties, not only engineering or management, but all the faculties, all the students can contact Dr. Santosh Sonavane sir for any queries, or you have any in futuristic questions to ask. But if you have any question, or maybe Dr. Sonone, you please.
Before a student can put their question in chat box,
Mhm.
I will just want to share one important thing again.
Yes, sir.
Like the basic purpose of this MOU was initiated considering the need of the exposure for SSPU student on international platform. So basically, as we have 2 months internship every year for every course, so this internship duration can be utilized by the student to have some summer school or maybe some uh, winter school to be attended within that particular 2 months duration. Again, that internship can be also in abroad as well as in India jointly also. Like you can plan for 1 month to be visited in abroad, and 1 month you can have internship continued under the guidance of your internal guide from SSPU as well as from one guide from abroad. So Educana International will support you to get that kind of internships also. So there are many such opportunities, and why I'm telling this particular thing to you, that you do not have to spend separate time and you should not miss the academics also. You can utilize this internship timing wisely with the help of Education International as well as SSPU. So this MOU will help you all the way to guide officially studying, attending such activities. So I want that more students from SSPU should get the international exposure during their academic tenure itself, so that they can shape up their career wisely for either higher education in abroad, as well as they can go for the different types of exposures related to the latest technological trends which are happening in the abroad and in India altogether. So you can now type your question in chat box, and then Mr. Kerron can take up these questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Mm, Okay. So I have a question from Anish. If the internship be provided all year round, from our side, mostly student they go in June, July, August, or maybe in January, February. But if you have any special requirement, then definitely we can also do that. But I think you also have to check with your academics when they are having the timing for doing internship, because you also have your regular studies. But if you are already passed out from your educational, academics, then any time of the year you can go. But the months I have mentioned, July, August, June, July, August, and January, February, are the best months, because in other time rather they have a peak time, so accommodation and air tickets, airfares are very high. So it is also good to have in these months, so your budget will get high. But if you are capable spending that much on your going there, we are happy to provide you the services. Okay, I have okay, Anjaneya, you can contact us personally. We will answer your question, with the BSc data science student. Okay, yes, sure. Having question, after graduation we can apply or before? You can apply it before or after. It depends like what you are going for. If you're going for higher studies, of course, after your graduation. But during the graduation, as you have compulsory internship program, so during that tenure, you can, during their period, you can also go abroad for the internship or the summer schools. So it depends when is that slab during your academics years. So yes, before also you can go first year, second year, third year, final year students, from any year of the students they can go. Yes, I think Adnan wrote there are various upcoming countries like Lithuania and Estonia. Thank you, Adnan, for this question, because not many people they know that even these small countries, are having huge opportunities like Lithuania, Estonia, Cyprus, Croatia, Latvia. All these countries are having huge potential. Even Eurasian countries like Macedonia, Serbia, these countries are also having many opportunities. If you would like to have some opportunities there, we have our potential partners and opportunities there, so we can also help there too. Anish Ranade is asking, we have 2 months of internship allocated. Can we apply to abroad internship during the same time? Yes, you can apply. Even sometimes what happens is some students, they ask, sir, I don't want to go for 2 months. Sometimes they don't have a budget, or they have a less budget, or maybe some other reason. So here, I was talking the other day with one of my colleagues. Sir, please correct me if I'm wrong. 1 month internship they can do abroad, and another 1 month internship you can also do in India. So that is how you can cover up your 2 months of internship. Am I right, sir?
Yes, of course. That is what I was talking about, the timing of internship. So, first year also you have 2 months internship in the summer, mainly in the month of May and June, and some part of July also. So that you can utilize for internships, because during that period the academic is not going on. And second thing, the internship credits, whatever you wish to earn by working in industry, that can be taken care by the internship which is available in abroad, and also along with one of the internal guide from the school itself. So that is how we are planning. Also, students are having 6 months internship, like the non-technical students are having the internship in the sixth semester, and the technical students are having internship in seventh second semester, which is for 6 months. So that also you can plan in this hybrid model.
Thank you for your answer, sir. I have another question asked by Ashubabers. If we help them to making the resume and letter of intent, of course, we help students to build their resume and letter of intent if they are taking our services. We guide them. We provide them some examples. If something need to be corrected, we always ask them to do that, and we guide them. Chirag Nere has asked, how are you going to select the students? Good questions. Good question, Chirag. So it depends on the interest of the student. For example, if someone wants to go for the internship or